Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome again. Welcome to the Raw Game Marketing YouTube channel. I really appreciate everybody for taking the time out to watch and subscribe. Continue to hit that like button and continue to hit that bell notification so you all will be informed on when new videos are dropped. And like I said, it really means so much to me that you guys are taking time out your schedule to watch these videos. Hopefully it could be a help to someone. Also, feel free to leave comments in the comment section below on any type of video you would like to watch, or if you have any updated information. Sharing is caring. I'll share with you, you guys share with me, and we all share with each other to become better. And also, this video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a legal, nor am I a financial advisor. Basically, what I'm doing is giving my own opinion and based off of my own research, and I'm sharing with you guys. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Somebody left in the comments, they wanted me to do a video. They wanted to hear a little bit more about trade lines. So this video is about trade lines. Okay, what a trade line is something like credit cards, department store cards. You might have an auto loan or a regular loan. So that's pretty much what a trade line is. And then I've heard the terminology, you have open trade lines or closed trade lines. So I think a closed trade line basically may be like an account that you once paid on and you don't have that account no more, and which is probably no good. So it won't be any good to your credit score, but it'll just show a history that you once can pay. But when most people talk about trade lines, what they're basically talking about is being an authorized user on somebody's account, which is a good thing. Now, being an authorized user on somebody's account, that can actually boost your score. And that's what they call you piggybacking off of somebody else's credit. Now, that's a hack. It can work, but it just has to be done in a particular way. Now, when you do this and you piggyback off of somebody's account, first of all, let me say this before I even say that. If you have any negative or derogatory items on your account, then a trade line is probably not going to be effective to you at all. It's not going to show a significant amount, if any amount, or if any boost on your credit score at all. You need to take care of that first. So you may need to work on your credit a little bit more. There's other things that you could probably do while you're taking care of those negative items or collections or whatever you have. You add a if you add a trade line and your credit profile isn't correct, it's basically not going to do anything. But if you do it correctly, you piggyback off somebody else's trade lines, it can work like this. It can boost your score significantly. But the person's trade line that you're using, they have to have low utilization and all the payments have to be paid on time. And typically they want to have that account open for a year or longer, which shows a good history. They have a great credit profile. And you just want to make sure that happens. And that's really pretty much a good hack. For instance, I remember my son, one of my sons, I added him to two of my trade lines. I think I added him to my Macy's trade line. And then I added him to a Home Depot. That's what it was. And I actually had forgot I added him on those two trade lines. So in my credit journey, I just happened to ask him, what's your credit score or whatever. Then he was like, oh, I'm a 720. Then I thought back and I remembered, then he signed up for Credit Karma, and those two accounts, sure enough, that I added him on, that Macy's and that Home Depot, boosted his score. So I say that to say this: you could use that when you're first starting off in credit. So if you have some credit cards that are like low limits, you could piggyback off of somebody else's credit card, and then that'll boost your credit score. And then what you could do is you can apply with other creditors for higher limits. So now you're building your credit profile up to a higher limit. Now there's many organizations out there, but be careful when you're choosing them that they sell trade lines. So many people sell trade lines for a certain amount of time or a particular amount of time, 3 months, 6 months. They'll sell you a trade line to help you get certain things and that nature. And like I've even heard certain things like people who want to get a house or that's trying to get a house and their credit score is low. What they'll do is they'll have somebody add them on a trade line, and it'll boost that score for them for that certain amount of period. This 2022, we're going into 2023. Man, some of you guys or some of us, we need to get around some people with some decent credit or some good credit, or we could get on a trade line and we can put some people on our trade lines. And some people even start a business selling trade lines. So that's like another source of income and a business venture that you could look into doing. So when you have good credit and cards that's in good standing, you know, that's a good thing to have. And you also want to have history. That history plays a big and a huge part when you're giving out these trade lines. So like I said, just get around some people, you know, with some good trade lines, and you could be a help to your family, your children, and you can build them up, make them better, or your spouse or whoever. You can you can let them piggyback off you, raise their credit score so they could get credit or they could get loans, and you guys could go from there. But typically, that's what a trade line is. It's a good thing to use, and it's a useful and a helpful tool for people to use when they're building their credit and they need a little booster or they need a little help. So, but you just got to be responsible as well. And you also have to be careful, because when you make people an authorized user, you also can control. Well, you don't want anybody to go back or behind your back and call those creditors to try to get a card and try to run it up. So you got to be careful, and you got to like trust the person that you're giving a trade line to. But there's ways that you could protect yourself from doing that. So I hope you guys have liked the video that I shared with you and the information that I shared, and I hope it's could be a help to you. So continue to hit like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Even if you want to share the video, that'll be a good thing as well. But like I said, just let me know how you like the video. Communicate with me. I'll communicate back. It really means a lot. And go out and start a business selling trade lines, or be a help to your children. Start building your children up. Charity starts at home, and building our families up. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great day.